Hello everyone, I'm Dijan. Welcome to my Yoga Therapy Pill platform. Today I will be sharing with you a yoga program for women for the winter blues. So if you feel a little bit heavy, there is some depressive tendencies, some emotional heaviness, this program may be a gentle way to wake up your body, your mind, and bring a little bit of a cheer into your emotional state. So let's do something good for ourselves and practice. We will start our practice in child's pose in the most comfortable possible way. So use as many props as you like. I choose to use a bolster here, but you can also put pillows under your legs and make the bolster higher, whatever is comfortable. And our knees are slightly apart so that we have the bolster comfortably right under our torso. And we rest our head and fully relax our body. Here, take a few moments to make sure that you're really comfortable in the pose. Use extra pillows if you need. We all have different levels of flexibility in our joints, so we want to be respectful towards the limits of our body. This whole practice is about listening to what your body wants to do instead of pushing ourselves in any direction. And here in this pose, I breathe into my abdomen, feeling my belly pushing against the bolster as I breathe in. And as I exhale, my belly is gently sucked in. And I continue with this abdominal breath in a comfortable rhythm. Allowing my body limb by limb to relax. You may change the direction of your head and stay in this pose as long as you need. You may hit the pause of this video and take even longer while I'm preparing for the next. And as I prepare for the next pose, I bring my head into a neutral position. My hands are on the ground. I gently come up and I tuck my toes and push my hips onto my heels, allowing the head to relax here. You may take a few more moments here. This is a nice little stretch for the spine. It's an axial traction, increasing the distances between the vertebrae. Allow your hips to move towards the ground, your head in the opposite direction, while your spine is stretched in between the two poles of this. And now allowing the hips to come up, the knees are still bent, my head is still relaxed. You can move your head back and forth to the sides, relaxing any tension that may have accumulated in the area of the neck. Do whatever your body feels like doing, feeling your feet strong on the ground. You can flex your toes and place them right back on. feeling the heels, the toes, both sides of the feet, the arch, deep abdominal breaths. And now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, rolling your body up. The head comes up the last. A deep breath here. And one more time. And as you exhale, allow the head to drop towards the chest, and the rest of the body is following the weight of the head, rolling down towards the ground. The arms are heavy, the neck is relaxed, knees are gently bent as my hands are closer to the ground, resting my torso on my thighs. Again, moving the head left and right, back and forth, and coming up. And one deep breath here. And with the next inhalation, long spine, and as I exhale, one last time I roll down. And walk my body into the downward dog with my fingers active. Again, here doing any kind of stretch movement that may feel good. And then I give a deeper stretch to all the back side of my body by pushing against my shoulder blades and by pushing my heels into the ground. And then I still keep the bolster here, as you have noticed, and I slide my right leg forward into a lounge, and the left leg is on the ground, the bolster is in between. So this gentle lounge, and I come up into Ardha Chandrasana, following my fingertips as they rise towards the ceiling. Abdominal breaths, focusing on my breath as I keep my balance in this position. My shoulders are down, my chest is open. My body is balanced between my both legs. And with the next exhalation, I come down and go deeper, and here I rest my leg behind on the bolster, and I go deeper into the stretch. You should feel the psoas on the left side stretching. My chest is open, head is slightly tilted back, lengthening my spine as if there's a rope on top of my head pulling my head up. Deep breaths. And from here, I push the bolster further down and bring my right leg into a folded position, into the supported pigeon pose. The leg can drop to the side, so the bolster is helping under my hips to do a controlled stretch without too much force. If your body is very flexible, you may also remove the bolster. A few breaths here, still with the chest open. And now leaning forward, bringing your head close to the ground if possible. You may place your hands on the ground and rest your forehead on them. And going into a deeper stretch here, deeper hip opening, deep abdominal breaths. And coming back up, tucking my toe, the left foot, and coming out of the posture, bringing both feet back. Again, a deep stretch. In downward dog, fingers are active. And now, walking, I push the bolster back into the initial position. I walk the left foot forward, the right knee is on the ground. You may keep your toe tucked in or not, it's up to you. And once you are in the stable lounge, bringing the hands up, staring towards your fingertips, long exhalations. And as I come down, I rest my leg on the bolster and going deeper into the lounge. Stretching, I untuck my toes to have a deeper stretch on the psoas. Basically relaxing every single muscle that is not needed right now. And tucking my toe back and pushing the bolster slightly to the back to make space for my left leg in the front, bending it slightly. And first, I want to stay with this extension. If there's too much pressure on your wrists, you can also make fists and support your body this way. And slowly bending forward, resting your forehead on your hands. Deep abdominal breaths. Inviting your hips to relax. And slowly coming up, tucking your toe and sliding your leg back into downward dog. And walking your hands into a forward bend. Again, relaxing the neck. We want to keep the neck really fluidic, soft, and rolling up. Head coming up to last. And we will move to a breathing exercise called breath of joy. The feet are parallel, hip width apart. And here, I'm going to take a deep breath into my abdomen, my thoracic cage, all the way up to the claviculars, using this hand gesture. And as I exhale, I make a sound. Well, it can be ha, it can be like a strong, joyful sound. So let's begin. One last time. And coming up, taking a moment to observe the effects. Opening up of your being, energizing. And that will do. I hope you enjoyed this gentle practice. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the corner and turn on the notifications. And please feel free to write in the comment section your experience, your particular questions, even suggestions for topics for me to cover. I'll be very happy to respond to those. And if you would like to have a private work with me that is more tailored to your particular needs, feel free to check out my Vibrance Online Retreat, which is supported by my teaching platform that you have access to for a longer time, as well as some private sessions that we will hold on Zoom together. Thank you very much for your attention.